Okay, so now what we're going to do is have a look at using BPT or business components and creating business component test cases. So here we have some components. Now these are automation components, and they have parameters and input and output parameters, as you'd expect. Now what we do is we're going to create a new flowchart, which we're just going to call BPT company. What we're going to do then is connect it to ALM, and here we're actually going to look at components. And you'll see we have a bunch of components here, and what we can do then is drag those onto our palette and create test cases for them. So let's just take a look at company. And here are the activities, so we can just drag them into our world. And we'll continue adding in the other activities, like so. And there we are. Okay, so we're going to spend a bit of time designing our test cases, and now to save some time, I'm actually just going to pull up one I created earlier. And if we just take a look at that, what we'll see now is that we've actually created a test case with some logic around it. We've got authenticate users, we've got view companies, we've got update company. What you'll also see is that we've started to add in test data. Very important this. And what we've done here is we used our data painter tool, which allows you, very powerful tool, which allows you to make, find, allocate, create test data. And what will happen then is you will end up with some test cases that we've created, functional 1, functional 2, and we are just in effect modeling our automation scripts, which are going to come out as BPT test cases. And we can have a look at the test data. There's our test data. It's all looking good. And then what we're going to do then, once we've got our test cases, we're then going to export those out as BPT test cases. So let's just do that. Out to ALM, find our test case folder. If I go, let's go to BPT tests, click on OK. And what you'll see there is that we have, in this case I've already done before, BPT has data, attach data files, add test data description, maintain link. In other words, we know that it's out there, and then we will click on OK, and then we get our BPT test cases. So let's go and have a look at them. And if we now switch to the test plan, what you'll see is our test cases, like so, functional 1, etc. And if you'll see that these are actually made up of components, and then if we click on update company, you can actually look in there at the iterations. And what we've done there is the test data that we created has now been attached into the iteration like so. So you can bring in BPT test cases, optimize them, put them back out again, or you can just work directly from components, which may well have been created by tools like Turnkey or IOVO. And we can then put that data back out as BPT test cases with data.